Hello, and welcome back to Health Boosts. It's so good to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about something that touches so many of us, especially as we navigate the beautiful journey of getting older. You know that feeling, don't you? That sudden, sharp pain in your leg, often waking you up in the middle of the night. Those frustrating leg cramps that seem to come out of nowhere, stealing your comfort and peace. Or perhaps it's that gradual feeling of your legs not being quite as strong as they used to be, making everyday tasks feel a little heavier. It's easy to feel like these are just inevitable parts of aging, things you have to accept and live with. And I want you to know, if you're experiencing this, you are absolutely not alone. It's a very common challenge, and it can be incredibly frustrating, even disheartening, when your body doesn't feel like it's fully cooperating anymore. You might worry about losing your independence, about not being able to move around as freely as you'd like, or simply about the discomfort and disruption these issues cause in your daily life. I see you, and I understand how deeply this can impact your quality of life. My heart goes out to anyone struggling with these feelings, but I also want to share something truly hopeful with you today. What if I told you that some of the most powerful allies against leg cramps and for boosting leg strength might already be in your kitchen, or are easily accessible at your local grocery store? Simple, natural solutions that can make a real difference. We're not talking about complicated routines or expensive treatments. We're focusing on the gentle power of food, on nourishing your body from the inside out in a way that specifically supports your muscles and nerves as you age. My goal here, as always, is to offer you clear, actionable information that respects where you are in your health journey and empowers you to make small, positive changes that can lead to significant improvements. You deserve to feel comfortable, strong, and confident in your body, no matter your age. And it's absolutely possible to reclaim some of that vitality and ease of movement. Let's explore together how some simple dietary adjustments can help quiet those painful cramps and help your legs feel more robust and reliable. We're going to look at specific foods that are like nature's helpers for your muscles and nerves. So, take a deep breath, settle in, and let's discover how you can use the power of nutrition to bring more comfort and strength back into your legs. It's never too late to start feeling better, and sometimes the simplest steps are the most effective. Let's get started on this hopeful path together. I've spent years working with people, many of them seniors, helping them find natural, sustainable ways to improve their health and well-being. And one of the most common concerns I hear, time and time again, is about leg cramps and feeling a loss of strength. It's a challenge that affects daily life, from getting a good night's sleep to enjoying a simple walk. Through this work, I've seen firsthand how addressing foundational needs like nutrition and hydration can unlock incredible improvements. It's not about quick fixes. It's about understanding your body's changing needs and supporting it with the right building blocks. My promise to you today is to share information that is not only trustworthy and based on understanding how our bodies work, but also genuinely practical and easy to integrate into your life. We're going to cut through the noise and focus on specific, accessible foods that have a real impact on muscle function, nerve health, and overall vitality in your legs. You'll learn why these foods are effective and exactly how to start incorporating them without feeling overwhelmed. Think of this as a gentle guide, offering you simple tools to help your legs feel more comfortable, less prone to cramping, and stronger for all the activities you love. We'll explore a few key nutritional allies, simple foods you might already love or can easily find, and discuss how they work together to support your leg health. My deepest hope is that by the end of our time together, you'll feel empowered with knowledge and genuinely hopeful about the possibility of reducing those frustrating cramps and feeling more stable and strong on your feet. It's a journey we can take together, one simple food choice at a time. Let's dive into the heart of the matter and discover these powerful nutritional helpers. So why do these leg cramps and feelings of weakness become more common as we get older? It's a really valid question, and understanding the why can help us appreciate the how simple changes can make a difference. As we age, our bodies naturally undergo changes. Things like nutrient absorption can become a little less efficient. Our hydration levels might need more conscious attention because our sense of thirst can diminish. Muscle mass can naturally decrease over time, and the way our nerves communicate with our muscles can also shift slightly. These changes, while a normal part of the aging process, can sometimes make our muscles more susceptible to spasms, fatigue, and a general feeling of reduced strength. Think of your muscles like finely tuned instruments that need the right fuel and hydration to perform optimally. If they're not getting quite enough of certain key nutrients, or if they're a little dehydrated, they can become irritable, leading to those sudden painful cramps. They might also not have the same energy or responsiveness, contributing to feelings of weakness. It's not about your body failing you. It's about recognizing that its needs are evolving and responding with gentle support. The good news is that these aren't issues we're powerless against. By understanding these common age-related shifts, we can see how targeted nutrition and hydration aren't just helpful. They can be incredibly powerful tools to counteract these tendencies and support our muscles and nerves in functioning more smoothly and strongly. It's about giving your body the specific support it needs right now. Let's look at the key players that can help. To keep our muscles happy, our nerves communicating effectively, and our bodies properly hydrated, there are a few unsung heroes in the world of nutrition. These are nutrients that play absolutely vital roles behind the scenes and ensuring we get enough of them can make a world of difference in preventing those frustrating cramps and supporting muscle strength. We're talking about key minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium. While you might know calcium is important for bones, it has crucial roles in muscle function too. And then, there's the often overlooked but absolutely essential role of water. Think of these as the essential team members that keep your muscles and nerves working in harmony. Magnesium helps your muscles relax. Potassium helps them contract smoothly and supports nerve signals. Calcium is involved in the contraction process and nerve communication. And water. Well, water is the medium in which all these processes happen. It keeps everything flowing smoothly and prevents your muscles from getting irritated. When even one of these team members is a little low, the whole system can be affected, potentially leading to cramps or fatigue. The wonderful thing is that nature provides us with abundant sources of these nutrients in delicious, everyday foods. By focusing on incorporating foods rich in these key elements, we can provide our bodies with the support they need to keep our legs feeling comfortable and strong. Let's take a closer look at each of these vital nutrients and the simple foods that can help you get more of them. First up, let's talk about magnesium. If leg cramps were a villain, magnesium would be one of the key superheroes. Magnesium is absolutely essential for muscle relaxation. Think about it. A cramp is essentially a muscle that's seized up, that can't relax properly. Magnesium helps regulate nerve and muscle function, and it plays a crucial role in the biochemical processes that allow your muscles to contract and relax. When you don't have enough magnesium, your muscles can become more excitable and prone to spasms. Hello, cramps. It's like the off switch for muscle contraction isn't working quite right. Many people, especially as they age, don't get enough magnesium from their diet, or their bodies don't absorb it as efficiently. Stress, certain medications, and other factors can also deplete magnesium levels. This makes ensuring adequate intake particularly important for preventing those painful muscle spasms. Increasing your magnesium intake can be a game changer for reducing the frequency and intensity of leg cramps. It helps your muscles find that natural state of relaxation, preventing them from tightening up unexpectedly. It's a fundamental mineral for overall muscle health and nerve signaling, and supporting your levels can bring significant relief. So, where can we find this incredible muscle relaxer in our daily diet? The good news is, there are many delicious and easy ways to boost your magnesium. Nature provides us with wonderful sources of magnesium. One of the best places to find it is in dark, leafy greens. Think spinach, kale, collard greens. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach can provide a significant amount of your daily magnesium needs. And incorporating greens doesn't have to be complicated. You can add a handful of spinach to a smoothie, you won't even taste it. Sauté it with garlic as a simple side dish, or add it to soups and stews. Another fantastic source is nuts and seeds. Almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, and chia seeds are packed with magnesium. A small handful of almonds as a snack, or sprinkling pumpkin seeds on your salad or yogurt, are easy ways to boost your intake. Beans and legumes are also great allies. Black beans, kidney beans, lentils. Adding beans to chili, making a simple lentil soup, or adding them to salads are delicious options. Whole grains like brown rice and whole wheat bread contain magnesium too, though often less than greens, nuts, or beans. Even dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa, can contribute a little magnesium, which is a nice bonus. Think about simple swaps. Instead of white rice, choose brown rice. Add beans to your meals a few times a week. Snack on a few. Almonds instead of processed snacks. These small changes really add up over time. For example, I remember working with a gentleman named Arthur in his late 70s who was plagued by nightly leg cramps. He started adding a cup of spinach to his lunch smoothie and having a small handful of almonds in the afternoon. Within a couple of weeks, he reported a noticeable reduction in his cramps, and after a month, they were almost entirely gone. It was such a simple change, but the impact on his sleep and comfort was profound. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the most effective solutions are the most natural ones, found right in the foods we eat. Making a conscious effort to include these magnesium-rich foods regularly can truly help keep those muscles relaxed and prevent those unwelcome spasms. Next on our team of muscle and nerve supporters is potassium. Potassium is another mineral that plays a crucial role in muscle contraction and nerve signals. It works closely with other electrolytes to maintain the proper balance of fluids in your cells, which is essential for muscles to function correctly. Think of potassium as a conductor, helping the electrical signals that tell your muscles when to contract and relax flow smoothly. When potassium levels are low, this signaling can get disrupted, potentially leading to muscle weakness, fatigue, and yes, cramps. Maintaining adequate potassium levels is vital, not just for your muscles, but also for nerve health and even blood pressure regulation. It's a mineral that's involved in so many fundamental bodily processes. Just like magnesium, it's possible for our potassium levels to be less than optimal, especially if our diet doesn't include enough fruits and vegetables. Ensuring you're getting enough potassium helps support those smooth muscle contractions and healthy nerve communication, reducing the likelihood of painful spasms and contributing to overall muscle vitality. It's another essential piece of the puzzle for keeping your legs feeling strong and comfortable. So, where can we easily find this important mineral? You might already know one of the most famous sources. When you think of potassium, you probably think of bananas, and you're right. Bananas are a great source of potassium, and they're easy to grab and eat. But there are many other wonderful foods rich in potassium that you might enjoy even more, offering variety in your diet. Sweet potatoes are absolute powerhouses of potassium, even more so than bananas. Enjoying a baked sweet potato or adding roasted sweet potato cubes to your meals is a delicious way to boost your intake. Leafy greens, like spinach and kale, show up again here. They're multi-talented. Adding more greens helps with both magnesium and potassium. Beans and lentils are also good sources of potassium, reinforcing their role as excellent plant-based staples for leg health. Avocados are another fantastic source, adding healthy fats and potassium to salads, sandwiches, or just enjoyed on toast. Even plain yogurt can contribute potassium. Think about simple ways to add these in. Swap your regular potato for a sweet potato sometimes. Add avocado slices to your morning eggs or sandwich. Include a side of beans with your meals. Sprinkle spinach into your pasta sauce or scrambled eggs. These small additions throughout the day can make a big difference in ensuring your body has the potassium it needs for smooth muscle and nerve function. I recall a lovely woman, Eleanor, who loved to garden, but was often stopped by leg cramps. She started having half an avocado with her breakfast and making a simple lentil soup for lunch a few times a week. She was amazed at how quickly her cramps subsided, allowing her to spend more time enjoying her garden without discomfort. It highlights how simple, enjoyable food choices can truly restore comfort and freedom of movement. Incorporating a variety of these potassium-rich foods into your regular meals is a gentle yet effective strategy for supporting your legs. Now, let's talk about calcium. We often think of calcium only for strong bones, and it is absolutely crucial for that. But calcium also plays a vital role in muscle contraction and nerve communication. In fact, calcium is the signal that tells your muscles to contract. It works in a delicate balance with magnesium, which, as we discussed, helps muscles relax. If this calcium-magnesium balance is off, it can contribute to muscle stiffness and cramps. Ensuring you have enough calcium available supports the proper signaling for muscle contraction, contributing to overall muscle function and strength. While bone health is a primary concern as we age, remembering calcium's role in muscles adds another layer of importance to getting enough of this mineral. It's not just about preventing osteoporosis. It's also about supporting the daily function and strength of your muscles, including those in your legs. Getting adequate calcium helps ensure that when your brain sends a signal for your leg muscle to contract, that signal is received and acted upon effectively. This contributes to smoother movement and can help prevent the misfires that lead to cramps. So while you're supporting your bone density, you're also giving your muscles a helping hand. Let's look at some simple ways to ensure you're getting enough calcium, remembering that it's important to get it from food sources whenever possible for better absorption and overall nutritional benefits. Dairy products are well-known sources of calcium, and if you tolerate them, plain yogurt, milk, and cheese can be easy ways to boost your intake. A cup of yogurt with some berries and seeds, or a glass of milk, can contribute significantly. However, if you're lactose intolerant or prefer not to consume dairy, there are many excellent non-dairy sources of calcium too. Fortified plant milks, like almond, soy, or oat milk, are often good sources. Just check the label to ensure they are fortified with calcium. Tofu that has been set with calcium sulfate is another excellent option. It's often labeled as calcium set or firm, extra firm. Leafy greens, like kale and collard greens, also contain calcium, adding to their impressive nutrient profile. Canned sardines or salmon with the bones are incredibly rich sources of calcium and omega-3s, and can be added to salads or eaten on crackers. Even fortified orange juice can contribute, though. It's best to focus on whole foods first. Think about simple ways to include these. Use fortified plant milk in your cereal or coffee. Add calcium-set tofu to stir-fries or scramble it like eggs. Enjoy a small amount of cheese as a snack. Try adding canned sardines to a salad once in a while. It's about finding enjoyable ways to weave these calcium-rich foods into your regular eating habits. Combining calcium-rich foods with foods containing vitamin D, like fatty fish or fortified foods, and vitamin K, like leafy greens, can help with calcium absorption and utilization, highlighting how these nutrients work together. Ensuring adequate calcium intake is a key step in supporting both your bone strength and the healthy function of your muscles. Now, let's talk about something incredibly simple, readily available, and absolutely vital: water. Hydration is one of the most fundamental aspects of health, and it plays a direct role in preventing muscle cramps and fatigue. Think of your muscles like sponges. They need to be adequately hydrated to stay flexible and function properly. When you become even slightly dehydrated, your muscles are more likely to become irritable, tight, and prone to cramping. Dehydration can also affect electrolyte balance, which, as we've discussed, is crucial for nerve signals and muscle contractions. Furthermore, dehydration can contribute to feelings of fatigue and weakness, making your legs feel heavy and tired. As we age, our sense of thirst can sometimes decrease, meaning we might not feel thirsty even when our bodies need fluids. This makes it even more important to be mindful of staying hydrated throughout the day, not just when you feel parched. Proper hydration helps transport nutrients to your muscles, helps remove waste products, and keeps your tissues pliable. It's the essential lubricant for your body's machinery. Ensuring you're drinking enough water is perhaps the single simplest step you can take to support your leg health and prevent cramps. It's the foundation upon which the benefits of all those wonderful nutrients we've discussed are built. Without adequate water, even a diet rich in magnesium, potassium, and calcium might not fully prevent cramps. So, how much water is enough? It varies depending on individual needs, activity level, and climate, but a general guideline is to aim for around 6 to 8 glasses, about 1.5 to 2 liters, of water per day. Don't feel like you have to gulp it all down at once. Sip water consistently throughout the day. Keep a water bottle or a glass of water nearby as a constant reminder. Have a glass first thing in the morning, before each meal, and between activities. If you find plain water boring, try adding a slice of lemon, lime, cucumber, or some berries for natural flavor. Herbal teas, caffeinated ones, can be dehydrating, and water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables, watermelon, cucumbers, oranges, strawberries, also contribute to your daily fluid intake. Pay attention to the color of your urine. Ideally, it should be a pale yellow. Darker urine can be a sign of dehydration. If you're exercising or it's a hot day, you'll need even more fluids. It's also important to remember that certain beverages like sugary sodas, excessive caffeine, and alcohol can actually contribute to dehydration, so it's best to limit those. Making hydration a gentle, consistent habit throughout your day is a powerful way to support your muscles, prevent cramps, and boost your overall energy levels. It's a simple act of self-care that yields significant benefits. Don't underestimate the power of just plain water. The real magic happens when these nutrients and hydration work together. Magnesium, potassium, and calcium aren't isolated players. They function as a team, supported by adequate water, to keep your muscles and nerves healthy and happy. Think of it like a symphony. Each instrument, each nutrient, has its role, but they sound best when played together in harmony, guided by the conductor, hydration. Magnesium helps muscles relax, potassium helps them contract and supports nerve signals, and calcium is key for the contraction signal itself. Water is the essential environment where these minerals can do their work effectively. When you nourish your body with foods rich in all these elements and stay well hydrated, you're providing your muscles and nerves with the comprehensive support they need. This holistic approach is often far more effective than focusing on just one nutrient in isolation. By addressing these foundational nutritional needs, you're not just targeting cramps, you're supporting overall muscle function, nerve health, energy levels, and contributing to greater mobility and independence. It's a natural, sustainable way to boost your vitality from the inside out. This synergy is why focusing on a balanced diet, rich in a variety of whole foods, is so powerful. It ensures your body gets the full spectrum of support it needs to function optimally, especially as you age. So, how do you actually put this into practice? It might sound like a lot to change your diet, but remember the Health Boosts philosophy: small hacks, big results. You don't need to overhaul everything overnight. Start small. Choose one or two foods from the lists we discussed that you enjoy or are willing to try. Maybe it's adding a handful of spinach to your soup, snacking on a few almonds, or making a conscious effort to drink an extra glass of water each day. Consistency is more important than perfection. Aim to make these small changes regularly. Find ways to incorporate these foods that you genuinely enjoy. If you don't like plain spinach, try it in a smoothie or cooked into a dish. If you forget to drink water, set gentle reminders or link it to a daily activity, like having a glass every time you take your medication or finish a meal. Don't get discouraged if you miss a day or don't see results immediately. Listen to your body. Be patient with yourself and celebrate the small steps you take. Think about adding rather than restricting. What delicious, nutrient-rich food can you add to your plate today? It's about nourishing your body with kindness and intention. And remember, these dietary changes are a wonderful foundation, but they work best as part of an overall healthy lifestyle that includes gentle movement and adequate rest. If you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medications, it's always wise to have a conversation with your doctor before making significant dietary changes or considering supplements. They can offer personalized advice based on your specific needs. But for most people, gently increasing these nutrient-rich foods and staying hydrated is a safe and effective starting point. In summary, those frustrating leg cramps and feelings of weakness that can come with age are often linked to simple nutritional needs. Specifically, getting enough magnesium, potassium, calcium, and staying well hydrated. By focusing on incorporating delicious, accessible foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, beans, sweet potatoes, bananas, avocados, yogurt, and ensuring you're drinking enough water, You can provide your body with the essential building blocks it needs to support healthy muscle function and nerve communication. It's a gentle, natural approach that respects your body's needs and empowers you to take an active role in your well-being. Remember, it is absolutely never too late to start making positive changes that can significantly improve your vitality, reduce discomfort, and help you maintain your independence. Even small, consistent dietary adjustments can lead to noticeable improvements in how your legs feel. I genuinely hope this information brings you hope and empowers you to try something new. I encourage you to pick just one food from our list this week and try to incorporate it into your meals. See how it feels. Listen to your body's response. And please, share your experiences. Have you found certain foods helpful for cramps or strength? Do you have questions about incorporating these into your diet? Leave a comment below. Your insights can help others in our community. We're on this journey together. If you found this video helpful and supportive, please give it a gentle thumbs up. It helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to Health Boosts and turning on notifications so you don't miss out on more simple, trustworthy tips for boosting your health and well-being as you age. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.